So on this particular project, the customer actually knew a lot, which was nice. Normally they don't know anything. So she knows for a fact that they use Desert Sealer. Desert Sealer is an older sealer. They don't, I know they still make it, but OSHA outlawed it in California because there's lead and stuff in it, and it's just some really rough shiznit. So that's why it's so gooey and thick. That Desert Sealer is really, it melts, but it melts. It just goes on really, really thick. So, the Desert Sealer has been around a long time. It was good, it was one of those things where it's a good sealer for its time many years ago. But, it turns white, it turns cloudy. As you can see in areas like right here, it doesn't scratch, it chips. So if you look at all these dark areas over the years, it's kind of flaked and chipped. It doesn't leave scratches in the sealer. So like when I'm done and they scratch the floor, it'll scratch the sealer. It won't chip and flake. So that's not necessarily you don't want that on your floor. I mean, the bottom line is, you gotta have something that's durable, that's gonna hold up. Even when you do your dishes, really think about oil and water. They just don't mix. So the floors over time got a white haze to them, a little cloudy. You can see where there's water damage in some of the ground, especially back more on the edge of the kitchen. You can see right here where the rug, where the non-slip rug, it's supposed to be skid resistant. You can see like the mat from it stuck in here. So we'll be taking that out. But it's not good, people. So Desert Sealer, no bueno. I know they're still out there. So you're in another state other than California, you're who I'm talking to. Because you guys are still using it like in Arizona and Texas and some of these other places that don't have the tough OSHA laws we have here in California. So, in my opinion, the Desert brand sealer is a lot harder to use, a lot harder to deal with for a customer. Definitely don't put it outside. When you put it outside, you're a moron. Don't let those guys convince you. Oh, you can just add a little sand to it, a little silica sand, it'll keep it from being slippery. No, then you have sand in your whole house and in your Jag or your Mercedes or whatever it is you drive. Trust me, you do not want Desert Sealer. There's too many other options nowadays. Outside you should be using more penetrating enhancing sealer anyway, so it's not slippery. These new sealers they're making nowadays are awesome. Aqua Mix, Miracle. There's lots of good stuff out there now, better technology, more made for outside. So what we're doing here, my customer, is we're gonna get all this Desert Sealer, we're gonna go over to water-based sealer. The key to water-based sealer, and you'll see this in lots of my other videos, is just putting a lot of it on. You put on 2 or 3 coats, you're wasting your time. You gotta build it up, build it up, build it up, and then the water base is just fine. So anyway though, I'm gonna keep working, I'm busy. You should like us, you should subscribe. If you have any comments at all, leave me a comment. If you wanna challenge me, you think you're better than me, anything. Because I know all you guys are watching me. You guys are looking at me every day trying to steal what I do. So if you're in another state and you're trying to do what I do and you have any questions, or if you're just a DIYer, you got any questions, just let me know. If I can help you out and I get time to respond to it, I will. I'm really, really busy though, people, so don't be mad if I don't respond in an hour. It's hard to get back to you right away. But if you look at lots of my videos, I'm already answering a lot of these questions anyway. It starts to get to a point where I talk about a lot of stuff. I just try to reword it in different ways just so you guys can kind of understand, kind of get it. Just, there's all these morons are out here giving fake information. The guy at Home Depot is a jerk off. He doesn't even know what he's talking about, but he's telling people, oh, get some sandpaper and sand it, and, So just do your homework, stay informed. That's kind of my whole thing, is I just don't want you guys walking around like clones. I just want to keep you informed so you know what's going on. Most of the people that have this stuff, you guys already, you're smart already anyway. These aren't you know, these tiles are in certain style, you know, certain homes for certain people. So anyway, though, I'm gonna get back to work. Like me, subscribe, love me, hate me, either or. Deuces.